Hey part-timers, welcome back to the channel. It's super hot and sunny, but that's not going to stop me from testing out two discs from TSA Athletics, the Pathfinder and the Proto Mana. Alright, if you saw my last video, you heard my announcement that I'm now part of Team TSA Athletics as an ambassador. So I have a Proto Mana that I get to try out. Now, instead of just trying this out by itself, I decided I would go ahead and pair it up with another famous mid-range from TSA Athletics, which is the Pathfinder. Pathfinder versus the Mana. Alright, the Pathfinder feels really good in the hand. It's nice and low profile, not domey at all. Has a nice crisp edge on the bottom, so the disc comes out your hand nice and clean. I really like the feel of this. Kind of feels like a cross between like a Buzz and a Rift from DGA, which I really like both of those mid-range. The Pathfinder is a point and shoot disc. I don't know what else I can say. It does have a little bit of a fade to it sometimes, but that's great because this is a torque resistant disc. So that means you can really torque on this. It's gonna go straight and it's not gonna fade a whole lot. If it does fade for you, it's gonna come back a little bit also. This thing has great stability. You can really rip on it hard, nice and flat. Might give you a little bit of a turn, but you know it's always gonna finish straight ahead. Also, if you got a little bit of a tailwind, you can trust this thing is going to hook up at the end too. The Pathfinder works great on anhysers too. If you give it enough of an angle, it's really gonna hold that anhyzer and turn for you. And the Mana, man, this thing feels really good in the hand too. About the same depth as a Pathfinder. It's not domey at all, feels really good, feels very similar to like a Mako 3 type disc, but it's not exactly like a Mako 3. It's got a little bit different of a bottom, which I really like. This feels really good in the hand. I can't wait to test this out. This is my very first throw with it. It pretty much did the same thing as a Pathfinder, but I didn't throw it as hard as I threw the Pathfinder. So let's see what happens on the next throws. So the more I tested these two discs out, I started to level up and unlock the Mana's special ability, which is what I was hoping for. This thing has great turn to it. If you throw it flat with a little bit of heat on it, it's gonna turn on you and it's gonna hold that turn all the way gently to the ground. Gives you a nice, gentle turnover. You don't have to put it on much of an anhyzer. This thing really turns and it'll glide. Whereas the Pathfinder, I had to really kind of force it over on that angle. The Mana, you just don't have to force it. You just kind of suggest, like, hey, why don't you go to the right? And it's like, okay, I'll do that. I got to level it up one more time and unlock the special feature, which I think the Mana really shines at, which is flip up hyzers. Holy cow. This thing took a hyzer angle, flipped up straight, and then it just glided for days and then finished dead straight. Oh my gosh, this is what you guys dream of. All right, to sum up these two discs, I am definitely bagging both of these discs. The Pathfinder, it's gonna be my disc where if I need to start something straight and finish straight or a tiny bit of a hyzer, that's gonna be the disc. If I need to throw something on a hyzer and finish on a slight hyzer, that's gonna be my disc also. Now the Mana, it's gonna fill all the other gaps that the Pathfinder can't. Super straight flip up hyzers in the woods, for sure. That's gonna be the Mana. And turnover shots. This is gonna be my go-to turnover disc. I used to bag a Comet, but that Comet is going bye-bye. Welcome Mana to the bag. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I've got a lot more disc reviews that are about to come out, so make sure you subscribe so you can get the notification for that. And I've got another Proto video that's gonna come out from TSA Athletics. Till next time, peace. If you'd like to get one of these discs, head on over to tudiscgolf.com, use the code RIDER2022 for 5% off. We got these discs and more available there now.